Don't mention dementia. Its sole intention is taking a person to another dimension, robbing of memories, making the brain seize, not really a disease, but heartless nonetheless. Like many dads, mine could do anything, graduating high school at 17, wanting to be a teacher, becoming a doctor. He studied otolaryngology, and if you know your physiology, an ENT was his specialty, ear, nose, and throat. And if I had a vote, I'd say to let him have his faculties. He was fluent in German and learned Spanish, Indonesian, and Dutch. At least let him keep English. Is that asking too much? He bought a boat and learned to sail on the waters of Lake Michigan, and if I had a wish again, he'd have the confidence to sail, literally and figuratively. At age 40, Mom bought him a violin, and he learned to make it sing, but the first 2 years the sound was less violin and more violins. Our ears wanted sympathy, but eventually he played in the symphony on the stage for all to see. The pipe organ in our church began to fail, so they offered it to him for sale. Moving it made quite the tale. As projects go, it was very large scale. Dad reassembled it and made it play again. His failing mind took away his perfect pitch. No longer could he name a note he heard. A quarter tone, a difference so slight I can't discern it. A gift you're born with, you can't learn it. No longer at his beck and call. Growing up, he tickled the ivory, playing many songs from memory, from wedding marches to funeral dirges, and now his brain, it purges. He begins songs he knew so well, for a little bit you cannot tell, but then the song trails off mid-verse like an evil, debilitating curse. I suppose it could be worse. But through it all he kept his humor and began to show a gentler side. I'll squeeze his hand and say I love you. In response, he'll do it too, something he would never do. I'm still filled with pride, despite all the times I've cried. My father's not the man he used to be, I sighed. Then I realized, neither am I. No matter the times I prayed, Dad's brain fog stayed as he continued the slow fade. I'd often take him for a drive to enjoy his last year alive, heading up to the land, a final walk in the woods. The woods was his comfort place, his path through the trees we'd often retrace, as a comforting smile was on his face, this quiet escape from the rat race. Birthday number 85 was the last he was alive. With the pandemic in full swing, there wasn't anything we could bring, just standing at the window, and through the glass we'd sing. Growing up, Dad bought a telescope and showed us the stars. He'd often have us venture far, 6 of us traveling by car, and now his remains are buried in the earth. His resting place under the granite so red is 50 feet from the chapel where I was wed. Near the pipe organ that he used to play, him playing the Phantom was a favorite day. And like the Phantom in the theater, whose presence is ever near, my father's spirit is oh so clear when I sit across from the rock. So don't mention dementia, instead remember the man who lived life large and on the go, and for whom I'm the biggest fan.